Hi, Sagittarius. I hope this day finds you well. I know I've been doing so good on my routine for things, but I couldn't sleep last night. I swear I go through this every couple of days. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I couldn't sleep. So, oh boy. So where everything's moving a little bit late. If you are a um subscriber to my true crime channel, in which I incorporate tarot into true crime stories, then I just posted something today. So check it out. I'm going to be changing the name of the channel. So for right now, though, it's called True Tarot, TRU. So let's get on with you, though, Sagittarius, because it feels sad, like you need to like ease up on yourself. There's or it could be others. I will look at that. However the situation is for you, but like ease off. Stop being so Saturny. You're supposed to go with the flow. So if this is a situation that's either happening to you or it's in relation to another person, I think it's you, Sag, but that's just me. Yeah, like new moon in Virgo, which we are in now. Um so if you have found yourself in a difficult situation, it feels kind of heavy, but you're kind of being told that it's going to be okay and you can ease up. Okay, so let's see like more about this situation. So is Sagittarius being hard on themselves or someone else? Sag being hard on themselves or the Chariot, the Sun, and the Hermit. You're being hard on yourself. You may be like honestly trying to, and you're trying not to be. Like that's what I see with the Chariot. You very much are trying to move on, but it's like, I don't know, you may just be really thinking about why something happened. And the Hermit Solitary, it's also Virgo. Um, it also says that it's going to come, right? It's going to come. And this is some major energy. If this is about money, Sag, oh, look at that. Yeah, things are about to even out. But, and so if it is about money for you, um, just know that, I mean, you might have to put in a little extra work. It's like we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles, which kind of says, like, maybe money might be a little tight, especially if you are doing something new, like doing that can be learning a new skill, right? So that can be just doing something new, a new job, maybe even your own business, whatever. And I mean, money kind of isn't looking good, so you might need to take on an extra job um, just until things get right. But with the Empress, things are going to get right. So I feel like this is just kind of coming through maybe a tough situation. Okay. And so, pentacles aren't always just about money. Sometimes they're about us, about loss, if you've been dealing, because the Five of Pentacles really speaks about loss. And, taking some loss, really, this could also be processing through. a loss that makes you feel pretty bad, but things are going to even out. And, either way, it's you're being called to put in a little bit of extra work. And, if you're being hard on yourself about that, and maybe you are, especially with the Hermit being there, the whys really don't matter. Like, you'll find the solution. You will. And I feel this very much feels like it's just getting through it, like a space in time. I don't feel like this is something that's lasting. But let's take a look. Tell me more about the first quarter moon. Okay. Ew. Oh boy, I don't know if you might have somebody working against you that you're not aware of. So really too, if this is about another person, which I really don't feel like it is, it just feels like you may have a person working against you here. That's just making the situation harder, whatever it is. And just know that the situation is going to even out. It might require a little bit more of you, but it is going to even out and be okay. And beware, as always, we always have to be, right, Sag? So in terms of what's unfolding, an unexpected gift will bring you great fortune. The path ahead is illuminated. Follow the light. I feel so strongly here in this being about you taking on something new. But, you may be taking a different path that is, and I think I said this yesterday too, it's like a gift of yours, a talent of yours is going to make you money. It is. But not just that, it's going to take you a different way. So, I mean, it's very possible that new gifts are being exposed to you, perhaps. So what is this unexpected gift? That can be getting money too. 1 century, unexpected gift. This is something that you have, I like to say, a gift that you've had for a long time. Look at that. And like this new path, maybe if you're uncertain, do I actually want to do this? Maybe it seems risky to you. It is actually going to bring you abundance long term. And, you might not see that right away. So tell me about this unexpected gift and this new path. But exploring this, right, and going down this road is going to bring long-term, maybe even generational wealth, right? Yep, 10 of Wands reversed. The King of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles reversed. Interesting. Because I feel like this is something that you've had, maybe it's in your soul. It's just something you're good at. You've been good at it for a long time and you've wanted to pursue it. And just know that as you do, yes, this is going to bear fruit, and bear fruit for the unforetold future. That's what I'm talking about. And I feel like this is something that you have not given up on. 10 of Wands reverse, like kind of always maybe in the back of your mind. Whatever this is, you really love doing it. And you could be getting help from someone. So I feel like someone may be directing you in terms of which way to go. They're not going to do it for you, and they're not going to give you money with the Six of Pentacles being reversed. You're going to have to do all the work here. So this isn't about a partnership. This is about something that you want to do. And it feels like someone is directing you on how, maybe even how to find the money if there's a lack of money, right? They're directing you to the right place, but they're not investing or anything like that. I feel like this is something that you're going to do by yourself. The Moon, the Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, and the Lovers. Interesting. There may be like a group of people or something, and this is what you don't see. Like when you start doing this, you're going to bump into a group of people who are really interested in what you do and will kind of be pivotal in decisions, in helping you to make a decision. Maybe they just help you to, go the course, because as we see, this doesn't pay off right away. Could be. So in terms of people affecting you, Sagittarius, whenever this reading is playing out for you, you can look at this as your relational message too. I feel like there's someone sending you a message, and there may be some question as to, for you anyway, whether you can trust this person. And you have options, it says, which is interesting. Because it's very interesting. The options may be, whether or not you invest in this person or keep it move, or just stay friends, because friend zone was under there. Online dating and mentors on the bottom. Remember, we have been seeing mentor, but what it's saying is that this person sending you the message actually is someone you can trust. And, options can also mean there's more than one choice here. Maybe figuring out, the who of it all might be a thing, right? So tell me about you have options. You have options. Yeah, it's like you don't know. I feel like you kind of are uncertain about this person. So let's see the loyalty. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I feel too like this person may make you uncomfortable. Maybe even, take you out of your comfort zone. Something about it stresses you out. And, I feel like often the person we end up with is someone who makes us feel uncomfortable. But it's telling you to be optimistic and not be stressed out here. So I just really feel as if you're being led to trust this person. So tell me, okay. Six of Swords. Tell me about this person sending this message. Tell me about the person sending the message. Five of Cups. Tell me about the person sending the message. Three of Swords. Oh, man. Oh, there might be some pain between you and this person. Tell me about the Five of Cups and the Three of Swords. Six of Pentacles. That's really interesting. This is about meeting a person halfway, coming together. And with the Six of Pentacles, it's give and take. So it takes two people. I mean, if there is hurt between you, it will be hurt that you caused each other. It wouldn't just be one-sided. Tell me about the Three of Swords, though. I also had the feeling that this was someone who was grieving. Tell me about the Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. The Tower, the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, like, I feel like this is a person who has been grieving. And maybe there's some question to you about whether or not they are ready. Or if they're still in this Tower energy, you know? And what's the message say? What's the message say? Ba-doop, ba-doop. Message says a lot. Knight of Cups. Let's go out, Sag. King of Wands. Four of Pentacles. High Priestess and the Star. Like, they said they're good and they're ready to move forward with the future. They have a whole new lease on life, right? The King of Wands. And they've been, getting there. That's what they've been doing if they've been holding back. So, yeah. So, I do actually feel that this person has been grieving something. And now they're ready, they said. I don't know. Is there pain between Sag and this person? Eight of Swords. Eight of Wands. Four of Swords. I think the only pain between you and this person is that you haven't spoken in a long time. So, no, but this, yeah, wow. Okay. So we will look more in the extended at this message, where it may be leading you, and get a prediction for the future, because that's what we do in the extended. So I hope this day finds you well, Sagittarius. Let's get you a mindful message. What would help Sagittarius today? What would help Sagittarius? What would help? Let's see. Oh, doop-a-doop-a-doop. Okay. Play. I am completely engaged in what I do in the here and now. I call it play instead of work. I am deeply fulfilled by all that I do. So I guess you have to see work in a more joyful way, huh? I love using my emotions as a guidance system. Yeah. They're kind of saying that, I don't know, think about your emotions in terms of your work in a more playful manner, in a more joyful manner. Like I used to always, even if I didn't like my job, I would find something to love about it, and remind myself of that every day. And sometimes we got to do that because we can't always do what we want. We think as Sagittarians that we can. We do. We do. So I hope that this really helps you and that you have the best day ever. And I'm going to try to get to those extra readings I usually do tonight. So check back. Toodles.